What's up, fighters? Welcome to a Smart Music Business podcast. In this episode, I want to talk about dealing with disappointment. Oh, this is a hard one. This is real. We're going to go into this. Let's go.
I spent the last 14 years playing over 1,000 shows, touring 22 different countries, and become a top 40 Billboard charting artist. I fired my record label to go out on my own as an independent artist to market and release my own music, selling thousands of albums and millions of streams. The question I always get is, how did I do it without a label and sell even more music? This podcast is here to show you the way. Join me and follow along as I learn, apply, and share marketing strategies to grow my music business and a loyal fan base.
So hey, I just got a music video edit back for this video I've been waiting for and really excited about. And honestly, I watched it. It's early in the morning, so I gotta watch it again. But I wasn't loving it. Just not loving it. And part of something was just not right and synced up. And just honestly, as much as I love myself and love to watch myself, I was even falling asleep watching this video. And it wasn't even that long of a song. So it tells you that it needs a little bit of work. And at first I'm thinking like, man, this is like really bumming me out, straight up. It's bumming me out a little bit. But then I just know that I just got to communicate and let someone know and say, how can we make this better? How can we make this great? I've been in this position before where, I've been disappointed with something and we've been able to turn it around. Even one of my hit songs, I remember last year, January, the music was just not right. And then the format, the layout of the song, what's the word that I'm looking for? But the format of the song was just wasn't feeling it either. And you know what? We fixed it all. We got it to work. So I know what it's like to get something back, whether it's your artwork, whether it's your music video, whether it's a song from the studio, a mix that's just not right. And you're just like, you just feel defeated or you just feel like it's the end of the world. I just want to say, take a step back, take a breather, and respond accordingly. And let me just say this. A soft answer turns away wrath. That's a page from the Bible, I think in Proverbs. A soft answer turns away wrath. Don't just freak out and go, oh, this sucks, and da-da-da-da. I always like to compliment people and say, hey, good work, but or I can see where this is going, but it's just not there yet. Let's try and make this great. You know what I mean? And I had a guy respond to one of my demos yesterday that I sent as well too. And, he critiqued and gave positive feedback, but he was just like, you know what, let's go with one of the other ones, And I didn't get offended at all. I didn't get upset and freak out. I was like, yeah, dude, I hear what you're saying. And I always try and hear from the other person's perspective. But what do you do when you deal with disappointment when you just get turned down completely? And that could be a label, an agent, a festival picks somebody over you and just decides to go with someone else. That can hurt, especially when you get your hopes up. Things can just happen. Or you could get to the festival or get to the show and get disappointed by the way they treat you or just the crowd. Like, there's a lot of things that can go wrong. And, that's why you just got to stay focused on your dream and on your mission and know your why. And why you're doing this for a greater good and to make impact, and because you just love music and you love what you're involved in, and have that why at the forefront, because that'll help pull you through the dark days and the dark times when it's not working out. And unfortunately, that's just a part of the journey. You are going to experience disappointment, even with friends. Bandmates are going to disappoint you sometimes when they're going to quit on you. And you're like, dude, I thought you were all in on this. And they're like, nah, man, I'm getting married, or I'm having a kid and I want to be home now, or, just life happens. And so I just encourage you to be able to pick yourself back up off the floor and keep going. Another page from the Bible is Proverbs 24:16 that says, even though a righteous man falls down 7 times, he gets up and goes again. And maybe you've fallen down a lot, and I encourage you to get back and get in this race, get in this game, stay in this game, because, despite all the disappointments and things we can go through, I'd say the success and the victories way outweigh it, and just the return on investment of fun and just, what you get from doing music is just, paid me back in dividends, even despite some of the down times and stuff. And I wouldn't say I'm in a downtime right now at all. I got some news or whatever, something I'm not super stoked on, but we're going to fix it. And you know what? You can fix it too, and you can learn. And I always like to take things as a learning experience and grow from it. And honestly, sometimes I don't grow very well. The growing pains hurt and I get angry. And, there's been times where I've sweared and freaked out and cried, just lost it, and then get my composure and go again. And I go again. And so I encourage you, maybe I don't know what you're going through, you got some rough news or whatnot, but I just encourage you to dust yourself off, pick yourself back up, and get in the game. Go write a song, go write another one, go make another video, go create something else, make another phone call, book another show, book another tour. The tour ended up being disappointed. Oh my goodness, we had one of those a couple of years back. Doesn't feel like that long ago, but I remember being on the road and I was I never toured with this band. I wasn't sure and I wasn't in control. And I remember just driving and writing in my journal, never again. I'm not going to allow this scenario to happen again, where I'm just not in control. And just, because my time is just so precious to me these days. My time is just so valuable and I never want to waste it, That's why I'm recording this podcast as I'm driving, because I want to multitask. And I don't encourage you to do that unless you are a trained professional like me. But anyways, we got the Fanbase University call coming up and I can't wait. I'm going to be talking about some touring strategies. I got some really good ideas that I want to talk about how I went literally to multiple six figures touring very, very fast, and how any artist can do this. If I was to do this now, oh my goodness, we would just crush it and kill it. And any artist, whether you're just starting, as long as you got music and you got a show, and we can absolutely kill it. I'm going to be talking about that. So if you have not joined yet, make sure you go to fanbaseuniversity.com. When you sign up, we send you 2 books. We send you the Fighter Ring, and you get access to thousands of dollars worth of training of the courses, plus all the archived calls are recorded, because that is awesome. So anyways, have a great day, and I want to remind you that a fighter isn't someone who never fails or feels disappointment. A fighter is someone who never quits.
So if you're a struggling artist and you're just trying to figure out this music industry, you want to go full-time with your music, you want to get noticed on social media, or learn how to launch an album, an EP, or just get your music more marketed out there, I want to encourage you to check out my coaching program called Fanbase University. Every single month, I jump on the phone 2 times with my students and I coach them and I teach them how to market their music, how to get noticed, how to handle booking agents, record labels, and just get their music out there. Also, you get access to exclusive training, you get interviews with music industry professionals. If you want to find out more and not do this on your own, not struggle, because I've wasted thousands of dollars on my career, and now I want to coach other artists. Check out my program, fanbaseuniversity.com, or click the link below to find out more info.